Look, it's your boy on Rome, and we get into the next one. Alright, look. Today we about to get into the Vitaly situation. Just got crazier. This one is by Jamari. I guess he had a phone in jail. So we about to see how he had a phone in the Philippines jail.
So just last week I told you guys how Vitaly had finally made his way out of the Philippines gulag that he was trapped away in for the last 290 days. The man who found his way into their jail system after acting like a badly parented toddler was almost unrecognizable in this press conference.
This be a reminder to all our visitors here in the Philippines that we always welcome tourists and visitors.
Regardless, he was deported back to his home country of Russia, where we thought that he would remain for quite some time. But now only 1 week later, Vitaly has already made his way back onto American soil, this time flying out to Florida. And let me tell you guys, Vitaly is already back acting a fool, while also revealing some information that is not going to sit well at all with the powers that be back in the Philippines. Now first off, I just wanted to show you guys Vitaly's comeback post, where he says after 290 days in the Philippines jail with rats, cockroaches, and plus 35 degrees Celsius weather, which I believe is about 95 degrees Fahrenheit, I am finally free. They really tried to break me, but it built me. Claiming that out of the 290 days, he spent 91 of them in complete isolation. They wanted me gone, but I'm here, all glory to God. He would also share these photos of his living conditions over there in the Philippines jail, where as you guys can see, when he was not in isolation, he was sleeping on this small little cot with a tin roof above his head, possibly some sort of wardrobe behind him there with what appears to be a hot dog bun. Here in this video, Vitaly is behind bars staring off into the distance while the rain falls. I have to think that this was taken during a very romantic night between him and a man who looks like Bobby Lee. And in this last image you can see that Vitaly was taking place in some sort of Bible study over there. They would also share this footage from his actual deportation. I would think that over in the Philippines this was like major national news. And honestly guys, I don't really feel any ill will towards Vitaly at this time. I do think for the things that he did serve more than like an adequate amount of time over in Philippines jail. And honestly I do think that more than anything else, it didn't for all the news streamers going around like idiots. And in a lot of ways, Vitaly was kind of the scapegoat. Like basically trying to send the message like you're not gonna come to the Philippines and fuck with us. Yeah, but here in a little bit, you guys are gonna see why it might
be totally wrong, because he's saying that he had his phone in there the whole time. Yeah, that's no good.
Totally backfire on them. And we will have to wait and see if Vitaly actually learned his lesson or if he will have a legitimate change of heart. But as you guys can see from this image, he looks extremely relieved to be on an airplane out of there. Vitaly would also share a couple of videos once he was free.
Just landed in Russia, it's minus 34 Celsius, and your boy is headed to the front lines. I'm free, baby!
Oh yeah.
And so yes, obviously the guy looks completely different. He's got some gray going on there in the beard. And apparently I guess that he dyed it there in the airport bathroom because he showed up wearing Adin Ross's merch.
Wow. Wow. Front lines never looked so good. Wow. Look at this.
You better not come back doing the
all
same
glory
thing.
To God. Thank you, Jesus. Oh.
And so there I think Vitaly is kind of trolling the people that said he was going to go to the front lines in Russia, basically saying that he was going to go right into the Russian military, when in reality the guy had already found himself in Florida. And here he also just shared an image with his mother. And here is where things get wild, as Vitaly would make his first public appearance in the last 9 months. And because why wouldn't this happen, this is now going to become a crossover episode with Vitaly, Adin Ross, Adam22, and Jason Love. As Vitaly would make his way over to Adin's boxing event that we talked about in the last video regarding Adam22, where he will be fighting Jason Love. And here is where the foolishness ensues.
Oh, what? Question for Adam. Adam, as you know, I spent 10 months, 290 days in prison. Can you do me a favor? Can I land it tonight?
Oh, wow.
It is just so funny that after the 290 days spent behind bars, this guy goes right back to trolling and his first victim is Adam. I mean, this guy had not seen anything but some Bobby Lee cheeks over there.
I'm gonna be honest, I think you gotta work your way up.
Honestly,
You didn't have enough practice on those Filipino gang members in there?
nah, they were Asian. I couldn't feel anything. But, you know, you're right about Lennon.
I thought you were a top, not a bottom, but I'm gonna say no, but you know, maybe one day if you start doing some work, you start off in the amateur leagues in the world, maybe you could get there one day, you know?
You're right. It's probably going to feel like throwing a
Don't say
hot
it.
dog in the
Don't
hallway.
say it.
And honestly, I do think that the question did irk Adam a little bit there. I think that when he does get confronted about these sort of topics, someone asking to
So
bang
not
his wife,
used to
at
it.
this point it's like he has no choice. Like he can't
has
come
to
off as
answer
too
it, though.
angry. And so in turn he tries to take the question as serious as possible, but to me it just comes off as a massive cope.
But I got a quick...
And this guy over here can attest.
Oh my God.
Her interior walls
Jesus.
are some of the best in the business.
Ew.
This is fucking.
And I love how Adam thought that that was going to be like a mic drop moment, when in reality, to this crowd of mostly men, it
Disgusting.
just comes off as extremely sad.
got a crazy side bet on Jason, plus 6,900, that you're going to knock Adam out with your big black...
Holy shit.
Wow.
Vitaly.
Yeah, so obviously things got incredibly uncomfortable there.
Was prison bad or what?
It was good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I dropped the soap a few times.
You did?
Yeah, but too bad I couldn't feel anything. Because everyone's Asian.
Got it.
So,
How long were you in jail for?
10 months.
Not that bad. All right, we'll talk after in the green room when
Yeah. Both of you guys.
Glad you have
All right, Vitaly.
And it's pretty funny to me that Vitaly is really hamming it up, wearing the same shirt to this event from the jail. And honestly, to
Dang.
me, he looks like a mixture of Forrest Gump after he ran all those miles, and the caddy from the first
is
Happy
wrong
Gilmore
with him?
movie. And once again, Adam just continues to take massive L's, as his wife would bring up Jason's large size during this press conference.
You were pretty happy that he's fighting Jason. You don't care about that he's fighting Jason.
I mean, yes, Jason is a very large man, but when you have them side by side,
Large how? Large how? Whoa.
large in many ways. However, they are pretty comparable in size when you put them right next to each other.
He's
I
just
actually weigh
taking
more-
it. He's just taking that shit. He's tripping.
Than him. 10 pounds more than him.
Yeah,
Really?
this train knock off about 10, 15 pounds off me.
This one personal.
This one's gonna be a little bit. This is what we call goy slap.
And by the time I actually drop this video tomorrow, the fight will have already happened last night, so it is very possible that Adam is either gotten his head bounced off the canvas, or redeemed his cuck status in a major way.
He got beat up.
Oh, no. Oh, my God. Never. No. No way. Wait, no. This ain't going long. Oh, my God. Told y'all. No.
You set him up. You didn't get him to check. You set him up. Why the fuck you get him up? I gave him back shots and I fucked him up. Yes.
And someone did leave a comment on my last video saying that after Jason knocks Adam out, his wife is gonna go mid-ring and top Jason off. And I gotta say, y'all are some wild motherfuckers. Of course, Adam would continue to make a fool of himself, making outrageous comments.
I got a question for Adam. Is there, like, genuinely, do you have any hatred towards Jason coming into the fight? Because...
Nah, I don't got no grudge against Jason. You know, our family has made millions of dollars off of that big ass of his, so I got no reason to feel any kind of resentment.
Guys, just imagine this being your parents and the public embarrassment their kid is likely going to go through throughout school. Like, I'm sorry, but no amount of money is going to erase that trauma.
I'm sure he did well for himself as well.
And here the two men would have a face-off, and what most people noticed is that his wife Lena could really not keep her eyes off Jason.
All right, guys, we'll start with you, Jason. Do you have any last words?
Good luck, Adam. You're gonna need it.
Good luck, Jason. You're gonna need it.
Go, baby. This one.
Oh my God,
I mean, just look at the way that she stares at him with so much passion in her eyes. I'm telling you guys, when this man had her biting the bed sheets, he took a piece of her soul that day. Either way, to get back to Vitaly, because I know it's been like this insane crossover episode, it's been crazier than the Jimmy versus Timmy Power Hour.
For the first time in history, Timmy Turner and Jimmy Neutron are trading places.
Hey, why is everything so bulgy?
What the hell?
He would join Adin on stream and tell about his experience in the Philippines jail. And here's where the information comes out, where the powers that be in the Philippines are not going to be very happy.
Vitaly, have a motherfucking seat. The man of the fucking hour. Welcome home, baby. Fucking go.
It's good, Chad. Good chat.
So Vitaly is back. Vitaly, listen, bro. I told you off stream. I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna make it very, very clear to everybody. I will do whatever it takes to get you a deal of some sort, so you can get back on your feet and you can figure out what the fuck you want to do. Because I know what it's like to be put in in a position like that where everyone's going against you and shit. And yeah, you might have fucked up, made some whatever, bro. We all make mistakes, bro. And I feel like you're a pure person. You've been in this game for a long time, and I got to give my flowers to you. So we're gonna find a way to get you some bread, bro. We got to get you back and up and running.
So yes, Adin is clearly going to make a conservative effort to try and get Vitaly back in the spotlight. Now, whether or not Vitaly will have to sign some sort of like Devil's Pact agreement with Adin in this situation, where Adin is essentially going to own his soul forever, we will have to see.
But tell me, bro, about that fucking experience, bro.
I'm not gonna talk too much about it.
Yeah, I don't want to get you in trouble.
No, not in trouble.
Yo, I gotta shave you.
I had a phone the whole time. I had a phone the whole time in jail. I vlogged the whole experience, and I'm gonna expose the corruption and everything.
Wait, did you keister? Did you keister it? They get phones in prison by putting a phone up your butthole.
No, like that.
No, was it no?
No, it's just corruption.
I'm telling you guys, Bobby Lee was up in there hiding that cricket phone in his ass the entire time. No, in all actuality though, if Vitaly really did vlog his entire experience there, show the unhygienic, gruesome details of the life inside of the prison, obviously the government over in the Philippines is gonna be fucking pissed.
It's just corruption, but you pay the guard, you're good to go, and yeah.
How'd you get a phone?
What do you mean, how did I get a phone? I just got a bro. You can do anything. Money talks in Philippines, but
okay. Wait, an iPhone or a Samsung?
No, a Chinese Hanoi or something. It's a Chinese shit. I can tell you, I got served 6 months and then four months to deportation.
Yeah.
And there's people there. I'm gonna talk about it later, but there's people there that overstay their visas.
That's fucked
for
up.
like 30 days, but they've been in detention for 10 years because they're not fortunate to get a lawyer.
Did you?
First 3 months, bro, I was in isolation.
Solitary.
A cage fucking room. 35 degrees Celsius, no ventilation, rats, cockroaches, and just sweating fucking tits all day.
And Vitaly does bring up a very interesting point there. In one of the other videos I had made about Vitaly, where I tried to detail some of the living conditions he was likely undergoing, I did actually uncover this interview that someone had done a couple of years back, after they snuck a little camera in there, and this elderly man claimed that he had been held there for the last couple of years, after, like Vitaly said, overstaying his visa for a couple of weeks, essentially calling it a wasteland where people pretty much go to die.
I was screaming like this, can I have some water? My arm out of the cage. Guards sometimes like, nah, you're good, like this. I had to feint, pretend I passed out to get some water.
What exactly did you do?
I got charged with 3 charges of disturbing the peace.
Again, you made a mistake. Look, I'll be real. Like,
but bro, they charged me with disturbing the peace.
Fine.
Ready? It's for each count. It's 30 days, right?
Yeah.
But guess what? It wasn't enough for them. You know what they hit me after with?
What?
Cybercrime, because I filmed it 6 months.
Well, why did you do that?
And honestly, Vitaly did all of those things because, for one, he was looking for internet clout, he was looking for attention any way he could get it. I think at the time he was looking for a big-time deal with Kick. And on the other end of the spectrum, I do believe that this guy was under the influence of either alcohol or some sort of drugs.
Be honest, you regret it, right?
Absolutely not, because it's an experience. I spent 10 months in jail. I am who I am. I read so many business books. I got so much smarter, but I don't want to talk about what I did in Philippines.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people know what I did in Philippines before. Have you seen what?
He sounds like XQC now.
What I did? I was on a world tour helping people.
I didn't see that. I only saw the clips where you were fucking people in the kitchen.
No, I was gambling. I was giving people money back, losing or winning. I was going through the hood. I was going through like the tribes. I was giving it, but of course, bad always overturns the.
Whatever though, bro. Whatever.
And so the world tour he's talking about of helping all these people, I will show you guys in a couple of clips while I speak. But it really is always just funny to me how people think just because they go over to these other countries and they hand out some money, maybe they hand out some clothes, maybe they get them some sort of technology, that the rest of the way they treat those people there, it's all good. Like, yes, it's nice that he did those good things, but of course his dumbass actions also led to some consequences. And just to make this like the ultimate crossover episode, I did want to give you guys a quick update on Fuzi, because I feel like he was kind of going down that same path as Vitaly. Of course, they're both like the OG pranksters of YouTube, who had transitioned into the live streaming space where they were acting like idiots. But Fuzi himself has actually been doing a lot better on paper, as he did disappear from the internet as well for quite a few months, and he has now come back as a new man.
Hey.
And now he has apparently been entering these bodybuilding competitions where he won.
Yo, it's been the most insane journey ever. First place, y'all. We did it. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for all the support. I can't wait to show y'all how everything went down.
So yes, Fousey has apparently once again rose from the ashes. And honestly, the only crime he seems to be committing these days is being a little bit cringe.
Last time, I showed you how I make my pancakes. This time, it's waffles. I've got everything set up. I got my batter, I got my toppings, I got my waffle maker, and now we're ready. Hurry up! I love you. I hear you heating up. Just make the sound. Yay! And now, the pour. Yay! And now, the reveal. Let's go! And the final result.
Get ready, cause I'm about to put you in my mouth.
And I gotta be honest with you guys, the sad reality is that now that Fousey is not really crashing out, I don't think there's many people out there that are really gonna give him the attention that his ego desires. But I will say it is good to see him turning his life around, no matter how cringe I think he personally is to be saying, yay, and ooh, I'm gonna put you in my mouth, when he's already like 40 fucking years old.
And here we go.
Like, what the fuck? And the last thing I wanted to show you guys today was the co-founder of Kick speaking on the Vitaly situation.
Vitaly is set to be deported to Russia after spending over 9 months in a Philippine prison.
He did it, man. Like, you do not earn that look without serving your time, man.
You know, I tell you what, 9 months in prison in the Philippines. Again, he fucked up big time, right? He fucked up big time. He went there and was being a nuisance. But geez, 9 months in that's a long time. That's a very long time. So, you know, glad to hear he's getting out, and hopefully hopefully he stays out. I think poor guy. I don't think what he did harassing people in the Philippines, it was not cool. But fuck, I must say, spending 9 months in prison because of that does feel a little bit excessive. And geez, it looks like you spent 9 fucking years in there.
And so yes, I do have to believe that there is a pretty high chance that Vitaly will return to his streaming ways. And if he plans to expose the Philippine government like he claimed, things could definitely get very interesting for him. But yes, I did just want to give you guys an update on this entire situation. The crossover was just like too good for me to pass up.
If you made it this far, I appreciate you. We about to get into the next one. Peace.